Well, good morning. If some of you already know or may not know, we've updated the wichita.gov website. This experience started early in 2012. We started doing some research on other municipal sites, what works, what doesn't work. We then moved to do focus groups, had 2 of those. One of the focus groups was contained business people that often did business with the city of Wichita. Another group of citizens that also did work with the city. So we took the results of those focus groups, showed them some other municipal sites that were award-winning, those types of sites that are a little bigger than the city of Wichita. Also showed them our existing site. If you've been on the existing site or the old existing site, it had a lot of links, very difficult to find information. What we've really attempted to do is simplify that based on the feedback from citizens. So we took that in terms of look and feel, interface, to provide kind of the structure that citizens were looking for based on that feedback. What we're doing now is building out the site in terms of content. We're going to ask for feedback again from citizens on what are you looking for, where do you expect to find it, and that will help us to build out what we call the content or the information on the site. The software, originally we had, this is software from 2001, so we've upgraded it. It was 12-year-old software. Obviously we had some limitations in terms of what we could or could not do with that software. We were able to upgrade the software because of a federal grant. We had city matching funds in the amount of $30,000. That included both the licensing, the software, also the hardware. We virtualized all that, which also reduced our costs. So bottom line, for a size or a site the size of the city of Wichita, $30,000 is really inexpensive. So what we've done is, again, we've upgraded the site. It is going to be a totally different look and feel. So we've had this site for a long time. The issue now is going to be change. People have figured out where the things that they needed are on the old site. Now they're going to have to kind of look and determine where those are on the new site. So we expect, some feedback in terms of, I can't find this. It's still there, it's just in a different place. We base the initial content, obviously statistically we can look at what are people using, what they use most often. We made sure that those links were available and those are up and functional on the site. There's quite a bit of information that might not be there. We want to build it out, again, based on the users of the site, not based on what city staff think, right? Because city staff know the structure of City Hall. And our website should not be based on that. It should be based on what citizens expect to find and where they expect to find it. So in essence, that's where we're at. We did what we call a soft launch. We did that on Friday. For those of you that are kind of familiar with how technology works, when you change a site like this, it takes a while for it to propagate across the internet. And so that's why we did a soft launch on Friday, so that propagation could occur throughout the weekend.
Any questions?
You said it was $30,000. Was that total, like 15 from the city and 15 matching, or 60 total?
No, it was $30,000 was our 20% matching. Anything else? Exciting stuff, right?
Can you spell your last name and your title?
M-A-Y-T-A.
And what's your title?
Chief Information Officer.
Just to follow up with Mike, we still want additional feedback on the content and functionality of the site, so if you can help us communicate that, we appreciate it.
Yeah, again, I think that the main thing for us right now is we've got the structure. We've got the structure in place. Now what we're looking for is the feedback from citizens on, and we've already gotten some of it. One gentleman looking for business licensing, for example. couldn't find it on the site. So what we're going to do is make that available in the place that he was looking for it. So that's, to me, that's the way to engage the public, provide a site that actually is friendly, and information that they're expecting to find is where they expect to find it.
Is the old 12-year software really showing its age?
Yes. Yeah, we had severe limitations, especially we'd work with communication team, hey, let's do this. We'd say we just couldn't do it. Technically, we couldn't do it. Now we can do, we have Twitter feed on the front page, so we don't have those limitations now from a technology perspective.